Troublemaker, crate. Crate. Go. Get in there. Y'all can't seem to act. Boy, I did not just mean step in. I meant get your ass in the crate. Now. You have been acting an absolute fool. We ain't playing this shit right now because I ain't taking y'all to the vet. Can't even act right, I swear to shit. Hello. Oh, I forgot to... I should probably turn that around so that'll be easier. So see... So that is the chair that I bought yesterday. Thrift store and got it for an absolute song. Sir. Jesus. I love big dogs, but holy crap. When they decide they're going to try and do damage to each other. Hello, hello. Welcome. How's everybody doing? I'm hanging in there. I'm definitely hanging in there. I'm dealing with two big dogs who have absolutely lost their mind since the winds whipped up. It's been, it's gorgeous out there. Absolutely adore it. I love a good storm. But yeah, like, two dogs that I have been puppy sitting for at the moment have decided, no, now's the time we're going to start acting up and biting far too hard on each other. Been absolute dingbats about it, but yeah. How's everybody doing? Oh, let me turn back the internet. There we go. Right. It's absolutely gorgeous out there. But yeah, the winds have definitely started coming in. Apparently I cannot open this. What is wrong with me? Yeah. Yep, I'm dog sitting. Two big 100-pound mutts who absolutely adore barking and wrestling with each other, so... Oh no, has your electric blanket gone out? I can't stand that. Like, we as a whole, mostly industry, you know what I mean? Planned obsolescence should have never been allowed. Because with planned obsolescence, stuff is meant to break. And it's usually meant to break within roughly a year to like 2 years tops. And I absolutely despise it. Oh. If you can, keep the warranty, the receipt, take it back in. Or call the company, because that should not be a whole thing. Sorry. So what's everybody up to as we get started? Right. I mean, you're probably in a much colder climate than I am. I invest in like fleece blankets. That way, wrap it up, bundle it up. It holds heat really, really well. But yeah. Hey, Sonny. Oh, your dog's sitting? Aw, I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I absolutely adore dog sitting, but when two big dogs decide to go at it and then, well, I don't even think anybody can really see that. When two big dogs decide to go at it and they don't care that there's a third person on the couch, you know how it goes. Oh, yeah. Ah, casting really went well today. I honestly enjoyed doing it, and I think it went quite nicely. Yeah. Me? Heating blanket? No. Just fleece blankets, and then, oh, that's right, this house actually now has central heating. I keep forgetting that this, I'm actually going to turn that on, because I can feel the cold cutting in. Hey, how you doing, Miss Tyler? I'll be right back. I'm just going to put on the heater for a second. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. No. You two were getting far too rough with each other, and then you involved me. That's why you gotta be in the crate for a minute. Ooh. I say the park. Of course, then again, I'm a park person. But the beach is nice, too. Just depends on how much sand you want to deal with. Oh. Ooh. Did you get the surgery done? No. Dental implant. Implanting like a whole lot or just like one or two? Because I know the recovery from that can be lengthy, but it's a good thing. Now, you get a little bit more stability. Oh, my man, got the cards. Hello, welcome on in. How do you do? Ooh, 4 posts with the snap-ins. Yay! Hell yeah. That's the thing I was supposed to be working on, and just life has not been playing fair with me, but yeah, eventually. Yeah, definitely go to the dentist and stand firm with whatever decision you make, because they'll try and make you keep teeth that they know you're gonna lose in a horrible fashion in not too short a time. They'll have you spending so much money just so you can turn around and have to go back to them again. I can't stand it. I just realized why it tasted that way. Oh, hell no. No, thank you. Well, then I would definitely say, if you can, schedule for it. Because tooth pain is something awful, and if you get a bad infection, it's not a long way to going into need and want. It can be two different things. And when it comes to teeth, it's not something you can mess around with, because with teeth you have nerves that can get infected, and when a nerve gets infected, that's a whole new level of pain, not to mention a whole new level of danger, especially in your face. So the abscessing, the infection, the fact that it can go to the bone, and it can hit blood vessels real quick. So yeah, I know nobody likes going to the dentist per se, but get it done. Hey, how you doing, Animar? How's everybody doing tonight? Come, chill, hang out with us. Oh, hell yeah. Right? That part. And people don't seem to talk about that as much. I mean, I'm sure the people who actually get it done, if you think about it or if you ask about it, yeah. But like the absolute relief from having everything pulled, yeah, you're gonna have like a good week's worth of your mouth going, the fuck, and like that kind of pain. But when you don't have to deal with the stabbing, the shooting, that pain that lances through bone, that was probably some of the worst. Was it would go off and it felt literally like it just shoots through your frickin' skull itself. They're a little tender at times. They take a little getting used to, but I will take a little saddle soreness, as it were, versus the kind of pain that you get from literally having your nerve endings in your jawline go off to the point where you can't see out of one eye and you can't hear, or the foul taste of rot in your mouth. So yeah, like, get them to fit properly. And I use Dentach now, and it helps to cushion the dentures, which makes them far more comfortable. I sometimes sleep with my top ones in by accident. You're not supposed to sleep necessarily with your dentures in, especially not the bottom ones. It's a little too easier for it to try and take a hook down the throat. But yeah, I mean, they are comfortable enough I can sleep with them in. That's not ever been a real problem, truthfully. And it's a lot easier to take care of any, bad smells, bad tastes, all that kind of stuff, because I can literally take them out, scrub down the tops, sides, tongue, do a scraping, and then also treat my dentures. So when you've got rotting teeth or broken teeth in your mouth, that shit sucks, because there's nothing you can really do about it. So technically, I only got the process started, which was the pull and the temps, and so far that's been 11 grand, and I had to end up filing a report, a complaint, I should say, against the doctor who did the pull because of how poorly he treated me. So, yeah. So 11 grand so far, but I mean, you can end up spending easily 40K for peg and post drop-in dentures. But then again, with all the dental work I would have needed on my teeth directly, that would have also cost me 40K. Actually, it would have cost me between 43 and 48K, depending on how many crowns, root canals, partials, everything else that they would have had to create. And it was very likely I still would have been losing a fair amount of my teeth in very, very short order because of how badly they were already deteriorating. And that was something that just happened to be bad luck of the draw when it comes to genetics, having cancer, going through thyroid issues, all this other stuff. So yeah. No, they don't. That's the whole thing. With my mouth especially, and I'm sorry, I'm not yelling at you. It's a stressful situations, but when I was dealing with dentists, they refused to pull my teeth, even though I knew my teeth were crumbling, breaking, shattering, and they were like, no, we can do a cap, we can do a crown, we can do all these other things. No, you can keep them, we can keep them, we can keep. I'm like, no, I am in such a bad amount of pain. My mouth constantly tastes like rotting meat, and they did not want to. And I was like, you're gonna pull them, or I am going to go to another dentist. They're like, are you sure? I'm like, yes, you're going to pull all of them. I had to put my foot down multiple times in order to get my teeth pulled. They love saving teeth because if they can save the tooth temporarily, they can make more money off of having to do recrowning or other oral surgeries, and then eventually finally pulling the tooth and finally getting you dentures. They are trying to get as much money out of you as humanly possible. And it's one of the biggest reasons I fucking hate dentists. Hey! Well, come on in. Ask questions by all means. Questions are how you start a dialogue, and when you have a dialogue, that's when you learn. Yeah, no, they Mm. Yeah. Oh, I have no idea what is going on with Ms. Whitman by Bad Baby. They're not really my style. I'm not overly impressed with their work. It doesn't really catch my attention. So I did the basic pull, and these are still technically a temp denture, so far 11K. And in order to get regular, non-drop-in, but just regular dentures, I think I would need $2,000 to get a permanent set. Yeah, it's even with Medicaid, Medi-Cal, it is just so fucking cost prohibitive. Oh, honey, you're weaning off of Lexapro? I am so sorry. I know those withdrawals and backlash can be something quite awful from everything I've heard. I had to stop with antidepressants a long time ago. They made me far too unpredictable. Yeah, no. What I was saying is I don't really listen to Bad Baby. Their music really does not speak to me. I just, I hear it and I'm like, it does not speak to my soul. If other people like them, that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. But for me, I'm just, Hey, Tammy, how you doing? Be careful with your medications. If anything goes like really, really wrong, like make sure you check in with your doctor and a good friend. Oh, mints in cold water. When you feel it starting to grab you by the throat, as it were, pop a mint in, or get cold water across your wrists and feet. It's a little bit of a shock to the system, so your system will redirect. It's not a perfect, but it is something that can help that. And just keep breathing. For the love of goodness, keep breathing. I know that cannot be fun if you're having to do dental stuff plus coming off of that. Of course, what was it? My doctor said you can't garden for at least 2 weeks, if not more, before getting all of these, and then you cannot garden after it. And I'm like, and he's like, the reasons. And actually, like directed me where to go look. And I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. How dare you? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, sour candy will do it. Yeah, that'll wake you up right there. And then some. Mm-hmm. The puppy is huffy with me right now. You didn't bite me, and I didn't get donkey frickin' kicked in the side of my GD ribs. Stop. I love them, but they're big dogs. They have zero spatial awareness at times. Oh, yeah. I am absolutely adoring this, the Dentach. Such a nice, soft, like, cushiony, suctiony grip. And I used to have to use a decent amount of this to get my dentures to sit in correctly. Now I only have to use about 4 or 5 literal dots, and it really, really nicely. No, sir. Between your teeth nabbing me in the hand and the other one kicking me in the ribs, you both are on a timeout for a reason. He is so grumpy. Yeah, there's actually some really good like background ASMRs like on the tube. Simon. You're on timeout. Yeah. There's some really good ASMR channels on the tube that have like almost like 24-hour feeds. So yeah, background music is a good thing. If it's looking like a chronic depression room, I want you to turn on your lights. I want you to get some air going, whether that's a fan or a window or something to that effect. And just pick one thing that you can start picking away at. He's gonna be impossible. Behave yourself. Hey, come here. Come. Sit. Sit. Thank you. Behave yourself. And stop playing bitey face. No. No. It is dark and it has started to rain out there. I am not dealing with muddy puppies. I am not dealing with muddy puppies. No. You see what I've been dealing with. You see what I've been dealing with. Would I? Yes. Hackle and Jackal. Hunin and Munin. Simon and Odie. Would love to have a house, a nice big yard, and a couple of big dogs. And these two were put on timeout because they decided to play wrestling bitey face. And ended up nabbing me in the hand while the other one basically donkey kicked me in my frickin' ribs. And I'm like, okay, we're done with playtime. I don't like being involved in this. Yep. Pet sitting for the next week. Aww. I love dogs. I do love having... I mean, I like having fish as pets as well, so... I like having pets around and whatnot. I love big dogs, but sometimes they forget and they get a little too roughhousing, and then they don't care about personal space. No, fair. You're like, look, we live in the same household. It's not like I stole them. I just, I reallocated them to my room for a short period of time. You can go out at 7 o'clock, but until then. So I will be on live tomorrow from 6 to 8. We can definitely talk a little bit about, magic and all of whatnot as well. So yeah. Hey, how you doing, darling? I'm trying to think of some good subjects and topics that we can have loaded on board. How's everybody doing? Hanging out? Come on in. No. I'm literally just pet sitting for my friends. I'm still applying for jobs and doing all that kind of good stuff elsewhere, but yeah, I'm pet sitting for them because they were going to be gone for an extended period of time. And these two big guys are very, very expensive to board because of their size, and especially for the extended period of time. So I said, I'll pet sit at your house. I'll need to bring all my stuff so I can still, whatnot. But, Blinks are in Lio. So if you go up to the Lio, there's a couple ways to pay direct. But yeah, I was like, I can come over, I can babysit for like the next week or so, and should be good. I'm like, sure. And they don't mind me doing my magic and burning incense and candles and all that kind of good stuff, so. No. No. Because you came in hyper, and then the both of y'all started smacking around, and next thing I know, I end up with somebody's teeth on my hands, and somebody else kicking me in the ribs. Yes, I talk at them like they are people. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Oh, I mean, I've been friends with them now for over 20 years, so I have known this house well. I also happen to date one of them for about 5 or 6 years, so yeah, they know me really well. Well, I mean, I don't tend to associate myself too often with Christians. Christians seem to be the ones that have the most problem with the fact that I'm a witch and that I will need to cast from time to time. So yeah, no, I know which friends I can be myself around, and I know which acquaintances I have to mind my P's and Q's with, and I don't offer to house sit or anything for acquaintances that are of that particular way. It happens. But yeah, no, it took me, I'm still growing into who I am, but it took me years to just be comfortable with who I am. No. Do you want to go back to the crate? Sir, you've already been on timeout. No. Go. Go. No. No. Jeez, these two. Hey, how you doing, B? No. Oh, unless you need to go yeah, because we're not going to have an accident inside. Go. Yep. Hey. Oh, yeah, nah. It took me a good long while to start figuring out who I was, but when I did, I just... It's like, yeah, no, there are certain things I can bend and there are certain things I can't. He actually was, It's like, the fact that he was stomping and then he was pawing at the door, I'm like, oh, wait, no, I think that's his signal that he needs to go. Shoot, okay, we're gonna let him go, because I'm not cleaning up a mess in a house from a 100-pound dog. Just, You think you're okay? That's mildly worrisome. I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. Doing my best to, keep my head up and keep things going. So if anybody needs cards, by all means, feel free to hit me up. Blinks are in Lio. Hey, Kinkaiju. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I took a super hot shower and then hit it with the deep moisturizer, so they are doing a lot better. I can't do the deep moisturizer too often or else it makes my hair, like, really feel kind of greasy and not right, so. Oh goodness. Oh, please. Okay, this house. Oh, I wish. No, this is my natural curl pattern. Especially when I get just the right amount of moisture in it. Oh, thank you. Please get some rest. I know there's a lot of not so fun stuff going around lately, so please rest. Make sure you're wearing your mask when you're going out in public if you can. Wipe down those surfaces, wash your hands, all that kind of good stuff. Because goodness knows there's just far too many going around for this particular winter and spring season. I mean, let's see, I think COVID is still at pandemic levels, and then we've also got tuberculosis, measles, norovirus, H1N5, aka bird flu. There's a couple other airbornes going around, and I've just kind of blanked on them. Weirdly enough, I haven't heard that much about strep lately, which surprises me. Okay, okay. Let me know if you ever need to talk. By all means, you know my ears are here. Right, right. Yay, a flu, but still, ugh, those make you feel miserable, I know. Right, right. Yay, a flu, but still, ugh, those make you feel miserable, I know. Yeah, there's just so much going on, and depending on what part of the country you're in, it's can be better or worse, if you know what I mean. If you can, get your vaccinations, please. Vaccines are not a 100%, but they give you a lot more protection, so. Right, right. Strep is fucking awful. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I? Yeah, thank you. Oh, you are wet. Oh, you are wet, and I don't like that. And how often do I say that sentence? No. Jeez. No, 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 no. Go lay down. Oh, no. Oh, no. Flu. Oh, flu with cats. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sucks. They're like, we just want to love you. And I'm like, no. No, 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 no. No, you can love me when you're dry. You know what I meant. Remind me as I shuffle, shuffle. Hello, Miss Tyler. Sir, are you supposed to be chewing on that? Are you supposed to be chewing on that? Where are all your toys? Oh my god. Okay, give me half a second. I gotta do a retrieval, because if not, he's gonna find something. Stay. Squee. Get it. Squee. Get it. Squee. Get it. Or this one. Yep. Nope. You get the chew toys. We're not going outside though. Get it. Or this one. Yep. Nope. You get the chew toys. We're not going outside though. Hello, hello. What? Wow. I did not know that dogs could catch strep or COVID. Like, I straight up did not know that. Damn. Hey, how you doing, Mike? Da-da. No. There you go. Hey, I'll take him I'll take him squeaking over literally trying to tear up everything he can get his mouth on. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, he so wants to be part of the show. He so wants to be part of the show. He's comedy. He really is. He's only about 9 months old, so he still wants to be part of the show. He so wants to be part of the show. He's comedy. He really is. He's only about 9 months old, so he's still got everything can possibly do to get the attention. Really is. He's only about 9 months old, so he's still got everything can possibly do to get the attention. He's a good dog. He really is. Oh. Everything can possibly do to get the attention. He's a good dog. He really is. Oh. Oh shit. Oh, that's scary as Sir. Oh. Oh, no, I didn't get a chance to... Ow, sir! Again, what? It's under there. Good God. No, I have not been able to look into that yet. I'm house sitting for at least the next week, so... I will have time to do that. I just gotta do it. Oh, shit. Ooh. It's amazing how many zoonotic vectors there can be, and how it may not present in one animal, but it will get crossed over to somebody else. So they are doing, I think they started out in Florida, and then they're going to Louisiana, and then headed down to Mexico, I think, and then flying back from there. So it's a whole like little cruise thing, but like the cruise is just on the water for a couple days here and there, and then they have like a couple days at each location that they can, you know, be off and whatnot. Oh, I see what you mean. Holy shit. That part. I don't I do not understand people who let animals intentionally lick. I have to give people permission. I have to have known them a while before I will give them that permission to be up in my face like that, let alone an animal? Oh, no. No, thank you. I'm like, nope, I learned far too much about zoonotic cross-contaminations when it comes to germs and diseases, and I went, yeah, no, that's not going to be me, thank you. Right, that part. And you know, dogs lick themselves clean, so yeah, no thank you. Oh, yeah, no, I would have been so on the floor. Just, no. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that part. I'm just like, nope. Between seeing what they've eaten and then what they do, and they don't mind getting, you know, mud all over their paws and then shoving their paws in each other's mouths while they're wrestling and shit, I'm just going, no, absolutely not. Cats, I am very much the same way, if not even more so about cats, because they bury, which means their paws are in constant contact. What was your childhood nickname? I am not telling you that. Not ever. Nope. Yeah, no, in a lot of ways I think cats are worse. I think in a lot of ways cats are worse. And then they also have claws, so you have to worry about like getting a literal scratch that can get infected. Nah. No, I didn't really have any, like, funny ones, per se. But... childhood nickname is a childhood nickname, and that's where I'm gonna leave it. They can stay in childhood. Gotta get yourself a good shed brush. Luckily, I am so fortunate in that these two don't shed overly much, so it's actually pretty easy to, like, clean up after them and whatnot. But then again, it's also, we're just coming out of winter. They're not shedding the winter coat just yet. My ex, one of my exes, in fact, the last ex that I had, unholy hell, they would let their cats who had incontinence issues walk all over their countertops. And then they would prepare food on those same countertops. Absolutely in the fuck not. Absolutely in the fuck not. Ah, yeah, so far so good, Playful. How you doing? Oh, really? Stop. It's also one of my favorites. It's very comfortable. That and I like, you know, color scheme, whatnot. Hello, hello. Oh. Motherfucker, really? No, I'm not playing tug of war, thank you. I have acrylic nails, and y'all have been playing way too rough today. So, what shall we speak on? What shall we talk about? Got our tarot cards a-going, whatnot. Oh! Monday night. I think Monday night we will do the full In a Bathory. I have just been a little bit out of sorts because I have not been getting fantastic sleep. I'm having to readjust my sleep schedule for them because their owners are daytime people and I'm a bit more of a nighttime person. I don't mind. Men, much like dogs, can sleep in the same place in my bed, either on their own side or at the foot. I mean, in a manner of speaking, but these are tarot cards. So they're more meant for divination. But yeah, for the most part, these two do not sleep in my bed. Absolutely the hell not. A, too big. I don't need to be slowly pushed out during the night and then end up on the floor. But B, the gas that they produce. No, absolutely not, no. I don't know what card you're thinking of. I'm not clairvoyant. I'm intuitive. I use the cards for divination. Nope, still tastes like turpentine. Yeah, well, there's a fart, and then there's what these dogs are doing, and I'm pretty sure you could strip paint with it, so that is not... I'm not about to be Dutch ovened by 200 pounds worth of nanny dogs. Like, nope, you can guard the house, but I'm gonna guard my nose. So, is what it is. Hopefully, if the storminess keeps going on, I'll be able to make some really fun, like, Storm Witch content. Oh, damn, really? Apparently it's about 45 degrees right now. I'm wondering why it was so chilly. That's why you're hearing the wind chimes go kind of full tilt, and that's why I was yelling at the dogs for being wet. Because they went out to do their thing, and they just stood in the rain. Like a couple of dipshits. Well, yeah. Right, love the wind chimes. And this place has so many of them. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely kicked up pretty high. Luckily, it doesn't feel like ominous. It just, there's a lot of energy flowing through it, so yeah, it is what it is. No. But yeah, it is what it is. Oh. You're testing me right now, aren't you? Somebody I'm going to have to answer back to later on. No, really? Why did you like the word? Although I like things that are a bit more descriptive, so maelstrom. If it's hot and dry, I think it's the Scirocco. And these ones are traveling from south to north, so I thought that the wind would be a little bit warmer, but it is cold. Fair enough. Well, I mean, I'm in an area that gets, what do you call it? We get Santa Ana's. So when we get Santa Ana's or the Norcos, we're talking 55 to 100 going through, like, the box canyons and across the foothills and whatnot. I don't mind the word moist at all. See, people say moist, I think cake. Speaking of cake. No, absolutely not. Go. Go. No. No. A, this is my cake. B, it has chocolate on it. No. Have cake. Have cake. Life is too short. Have cake. Especially if you can get a cake from an Asian bakery. I love the fact that they use like minimal frostings and not too much sugar. Absolutely just love it. I've tried doing it. The cake in the cup, like they're okay. I've also seen it done through a, what do you call it, like a foam system. Those are actually kind of nice. I like the cup brownies. I thought those were really, really good. Oh, I love a good Asian bakery. They tend to do more chiffon cakes, a little bit less sugar, a little bit less frosting. Lots of really, really good flavors and whatnot. And they usually pair really well with like a cup of tea or coffee. So I enjoy it. I just, for whatever reason, I keep moving to areas that have a decently high population of Asian people. And I'm just like, yeah, I can work with this because I love the grocery stores and I love the bakeries. My God, Sheila. Oh, yeah. They're absolutely fantastic when it comes to chiffon cakes. Ooh. Asian bakeries often do like a strawberry shortcake slice, and it is just the most squishy, lovely, soft strawberry chiffon cake with a layer of cream and like freshly diced strawberry in the middle, and then another layer of like that squishy chiffon. Oh, it's so fantastic. I love it. I adore it. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. How's everybody doing tonight? Whoop. I'm sorry, we just got a... Oh, okay. Do. Right. Honestly, if I happened to have a personal sub that was paying for my sweet treat adventures, ooh, I've got some very expensive but lovely sweet treats that I would love to try at some point. maybe that's what I should be manifesting towards. Cause oh my god, when I discovered that there was a Japanese specialty shop in Mitsuwa, my god, I want to try one of their peach jellies so bad. Because it's a whole Japanese peach in this like soft, silky pudding. They look so good. And everything that I've had from them has been so good. And they don't use overly much sugar. They just use like the actual sweetness from the fruit juice. It's not overly much, and I don't feel like I've, swallowed a cup of like refined white, which just tanks my system. So I like being actually functional after having some. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I've heard crumble cookies just they taste underbaked from like 75% of the people I've heard talk about them. Oh yeah, we've got Blaze Pizza. We've also got like a nice Pyology. Both of them tend to work with a thinner crust, and their pizzas are okay. But I know of a couple of local spots that are just so good. That's what I keep hearing is Insomnia is a really good cookie store. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Crumble is good, but depends on the cookie. Fair. That is fair. Oh, so you're going with the like the gluten-free or the keto. Is it keto? Gluten-free-ish? Yeah, the cauliflower crust. I tried cauliflower crust pizza once. It was okay, but I don't know if I would qualify it as a pizza. But again, that's me. Not everybody's gotta be me. It's fine. But I'm just like, I'm okay with it. But it wasn't my favorite. I think it needs... When you're replacing the crust, you need to have a certain amount of seasoning in it in order to kind of replace the fact that you're not having bread. So like add seasoning to it. If not, it just tastes very, very neutral because it's cauliflower. Okay. Fair enough. Very much fair enough. I want to say, I tend to do gluten for the most part. Domino's is meh. Little Caesars has weirdly enough improved over the years. Petrillo's is pretty good. I don't touch Papa John's. That stuff is just absolute cardboard. Cannot do it. I'm trying to think of some of the other good pizza places. Pyology is pretty decent. I definitely like their ingredients list. Valentino's. Valentino's in Long Beach off of PCH. They do an amazing pizza, and their sauce is top tier. I think they've got like fresh basil and oregano and a few other like fresh seasonings in it, and it makes a world of difference. Oh, also Costco pizza. Like, Costco pizza has no right being as good as it is. Oh my god. The crazy bread, the cheesy crazy bread, oh my god, yes. Red Baron, nice. We stan a good stuffed crust around here. Mellow mushroom. I'm trying to remember the place that I went to in Fountain Valley that did a pumpkin and lamb pizza. It was so fantastic, and they had a really nice spicy sauce to go with it. So yeah. Well, of course I'm giving a Valley Girl vibe. I grew up in SoCal. I used to speak quite heavily with a Valley Girl accent. So, yeah, every now and again, you're going to hear me slip into the Valley Girl accent. And depending on how incredibly hyped I am about this subject, sometimes I will even speak faster. So, yeah, it is a thing. Really? See, I can never get enough cheese. I can never get enough cheese on a pizza. Oh, I'm house sitting for some friends, just making sure that their dogs didn't have to go into boarding, and so far they've been decently good, but every now and again a little too rambunctious. But yeah. Oh, I stay here. I'm staying here for the next couple, well, yeah, almost a week. Still got a week left. Blueberry goat cheese from Trader Joe's. Oh my god, yes. Because they use those little tiny wild blueberries, and they have that nice tang but creaminess. Oh my god, yes, it is. You can make yourself a sweet and savory quesadilla with that stuff, and it is so good. It is so good. Honestly, with as much as I like cheese, I am guessing that maybe part of me is lactose intolerant, because I'm just like, why does cheese taste this good? Like, you can't pry the cheese out of my hand. I don't know what it is. And I like all varieties. It's not even just like, oh, I'm like, sharp cheeses are okay, but I like creamy. I like a little bit smooth. I can't do feta. I hate feta. Feta just, oh no, just no. Oh yes, it makes an absolutely lovely, so goat cheese and honey. So crumble on the goat cheese, add a little honey to go with, maybe a touch of brie. Breakfast quesadilla that is on the sweet but still tangy side. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Certain cheeses definitely have a very distinctive smell to them, to say the least. Yeah, no feta. I can do blue cheese, but I really have to be in the mood for it. Same thing with Gruyere. Those are good when you put just a little bit onto like a grilled cheese sandwich with other cheese types. Because for me, a grilled cheese sandwich needs to have that stringiness. So you have to have something that's nice and melty, like a Colby or a Jack. But if you want to zhuzh it up, add a little Gruyere, a little bit of brie with a nice tomato bisque soup. Oh, absolutely yes. Ooh, like Stilton and Limburger are two that I'm just like, I don't know if I could do it, because it's the smell of feet. I've been near them before. It's the smell of feet, and if I were to smell feet in my mouth, I don't know if I would be very happy about that. Ooh, a little bit of jam. Ooh, like a lingonberry. Brie honey crisp with flaky shell. Oh, that sounds fantastic. I'm sorry. Yeah, there are some definitely very strong cheeses out there. And what is it? Oh god. So they're like, depending on where you go, places like Sardinia and other places in Italy will have like sheep or goat stomach cheese. In other words, it's aged within the stomach. I don't think I could do that. There's also one that I'm like, I want to try it, and at the same point in time, I don't want to try it. No. Mostly because in order to try this cheese, it's basically the regular cheese that they do has to have had a crack in the rind, and milk flies had to have done what they do. And so the cheese is processed through disco rice. part of me wants to try it because it does look like it is a very tasty cheese. At the same point in time, it's still moving, and my texture and no, thank you, no, but yes, but no, like the curiosity is there. But if presented directly, I would probably go, you know what, I'm not that brave. Who brings Limburger and durian into the same room? Why? Why would you do that? Oh, God, no. And I've had durian before. You saw me accidentally drink durian soda, let alone the fact that, like, I like durian in breads, in buns, because the taste is much more mild, and it's not overly aggressive because the bread helps to kind of cut it. In sodas, I was not appreciative of it, and for the actual fruit itself, I don't know if I could do it because I am so sensitive to texture. That is not a good reference. Mike. That's a little bit funny, but a whole lot of ooh, especially after what we know he did. Germany has a singing cheese? What? How? What? How? Like, are we talking as it gets cooked it makes a sound, or what? Right. I thought I had a gas leak. I honestly thought I had a natural gas leak, because as I was putting it up to my mouth, that's when you get the smell of it, and it smelled like natural gas. And I'm just like, do I have a gas leak? Oh, God, it's the soda. And when I grabbed the soda, I thought it was a jackfruit soda. So yeah, I was not expecting durian. Is it really singing cheese, or is somebody just lactose intolerant? Just saying. Yeah, no, that was the cheese I was talking about. It's the local cheese. They don't do it on purpose per se, but it's the local cheese, and they do, I think, a wax rind. But if the rind itself cracks, there's a particular type of fly, a milk fly, that gets in, lays eggs in there, and then the cheese is processed via what I call disco rice, because I don't like using the actual word. I'm not a fan of that word. So not a man, just no. Oh, Limburger, fair enough. I mean, I think Limburger's got to possess its own incredibly aggressive probiotics just to make it safe to eat, let alone what that would do to your digestive system. Just saying. Right. That's why I'm just like part of me wants to try the cheese out of curiosity alone. But yeah, the very fact that it has anything still moving in it, especially those. Right. And I mean, I like a halfway decently pungent cheese. Like Pecorino or Tête de Moine. There's a lot of ones that have like kind of a smell to them, a funk to them that is not bad. It's pungent, but it's not bad, and then it tastes really good. But that's a whole new level, Yeah, I am so not a fan of American roaches because they can fly. That noise, no, thank you, no. So they're fruit flies? Sir. As in, sir, this is a Wendy's. Sir. While I have one of the more suppressed gag reflexes amongst my friend group, there is a limit to what my body will tolerate. And I'm not worried so much about gagging. I'm worried my body will just go, oh no, we are projectile rejecting this. So, and I hate to be rude. Oh no. Oh no, I'd be right there with you, Faith. I would be right there with you. No, absolutely. Oh no. No, 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 no. You, ooh, Fly at me? Nope, I'm done. I'd be out of there so fast. Nope, sorry. you can fire me. I'm not coming back till those are gone. Ooh, you gotta be careful about that, because you get the wrong mold growing on your cheese. You could be in for a very bad time. Very, very bad time. I'm not bragging. I'm just stating facts. Yeah, right? They fly at you on purpose. That's the worst part of it. Yeah, I am not a fan of flying roaches at frickin' all. The only time those Gideon Bibles have come in handy when you're trying to defend yourself against a roach. Oh no. That is not good. Oh, that is not good. Priest in the holy water. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. See, I think I could. I don't want to jinx myself. I think I could survive some geckos, because I do know they like to leap at you. But yeah, no. Between roaches that fly at you, I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Mike. I really don't. Between roaches that fly at you, and then if you go up to like Seattle area, they have spiders. They're about yay big around when they put their legs out. They're about yay big around. And they live usually in the bark of trees. So they're used to living in super flat areas. You can hit them with a shoe and they don't die. They just look at you like you did something wrong, and then they run at you, and I'm like, oh, this is, nope. Had the worst arachnophobia after that for the longest time. Right? This chat is never going to stay on one. This is an ADHD chat, so yeah, we never stick to one subject for very long. We talk about everything and nothing. Ooh, I don't like praying mantises. They look like they can eat your soul. They've got, and they take on things bigger than themselves, and just, oh no. I don't care how small or large nope. I will go out of my way to be as far away from them as possible. Well, doesn't Florida also have the little anole lizards as well? Hey, tea time. Went to a doctor in October after 9 years, and a gecko was in the bathroom. Oh no! Have you seen in Australia the huntsmans? I will tell you right now, I would burn a vehicle to the ground if I found a huntsman anywhere, because they reach out from behind your freaking side view mirrors, or from underneath like trunk locks and shit. I was like, no, because that would happen once, and I would leave the continent so expeditiously. Fair enough. Right? Oh, yeah, right? Pepper, I don't think you're wrong. They're like, although I have you seen, oh god, what is it? Is it called a mantid wasp? It looks like if a wasp got genetically cross-modified with a mantis, and I have never sworn so roughly at the picture of something until I saw a leap roach. And then I'm like, you know what? You can fuck all the fucking way off the fucking a long bleep of expletives. Ooh, I don't care what they called, and I don't care how small they are. Ooh, just no, thank you, no, thank you, no, thank you. They're pretty from a distance. They are pretty from a distance until you recognize that they're not this big, like the size of an orchid. They are like that big. Not that I want to choose, but I'll take an American mantis over some of them tropical ass ones. 'Cause hell to the no, they should not be getting that big. And I don't need to be present for when they decide to open up that wing display. 'Cause I will tell you right now, if there is somebody standing behind me and in front of a door that I need to go through, I will go through both of them. I will go through both of them. Drop kick from the top rope first. Absolutely. Fuck not. I can mostly deal with like worms. They don't bother me quite so much. Just certain ones of them I know to avoid, you know. I can deal with giant African snails. I can deal with those. That I'm just going, okay, you're big, but you're really not dangerous. You're a little gross, you're a little slimy, but I can deal with that. When they got them surprise hidden teeth, don't like it, don't like it, don't like it. Millipedes, not a fan. Centipedes, oh, hell no. Hell no. Thank you, darling. I can deal with slime. I can deal with slime on my hands. Not certain other places. I can deal with slime on my hands. That doesn't set me off too badly. But I know too much about centipedes, and between being mildly venomous for some of them, highly toxic for others of them, the fact that they usually have a bite that is sharp enough and strong enough to go through leather, no thank you. Absolutely no thank you, because most of their bites also contain tetanus. So, no. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. I don't like the fast-moving ones. I really don't. Well, yes, but their teeth are absolutely tiny, and they're more of a rasping tooth rather than the sharp, pointy nightmare teeth. Right. So, like, if you go to, like, Thailand, there are certain places in Asia especially, but, like, Thailand has giant centipedes, and they routinely hunt mice and rats. When a bug is a foot long and is willing to tangle with a rat for a meal? No. I can stand stick bugs when they're farther away from me, but like they make me uncomfortable. They make me uncomfortable. Oh yeah, no. Tropical climates support much larger insectoids, arthropods and whatnot. And yeah, no, they get epic sizes. Like the Dominican Republic has an 8-inch long grasshopper that has like another like 2 to 3 inches to their wings. They look like a cigarette, or not a cigarette. They look like a rolled cigar basically when they're at rest. But boy, when they take off, oh no, thank you. Nope. No. I'd probably end up trying to pet a gator because I'm a dumbass. But B, y'all have prehistoric-sized frickin' mosquitoes around there. What the hell? What the absolute shit? Like, no. You and me both. My dumb ass would be Steve Irwin, and it's like, Oh, aren't you a beauty? Don't you seem to be a little riled up? I know I can keep your mouth closed. Like, no, yeah, no. I know that I cannot be left unsupervised around that, but then again, now Florida, I think it's Florida to Louisiana, has an infestation of anacondas, pythons, and cobras. And the fact that somebody took a picture of a 12-foot king cobra in the Florida Everglades, I'm like, motherfucker, no. Oh, no. When I tell you I'd be water walking my ass out of there. Chicken legs and marshmallows. Oh my god. Right. You're like, where did they're gone. They're gone. They're gone. Oh my god. Right? Well, no. It wasn't. For once, it wasn't just people being unintelligent and throwing them away. It's when the hurricane came through, a rehab slash why do I want to call it a containment facility? Basically a reptile breeding program got hit, and either enclosures got damaged and let them out, or at times they just got swept up with all of the debris and got basically thrown by the wind into the Everglades. And so they're like, they have no natural predators, and so they've just been reproducing there now. I will say gator is definitely good eating. It tastes absolutely fantastic when it's cooked correctly, and it goes so well with a garlic aioli. So well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, nature's like, we haven't knocked humans down a peg. Let's do something fun. And then they come up with, the manted flies or the leap roaches, which, fuck, whatever deity decide to come up with a leap roach. It looks like a cockroach, but then it has the strength training in their legs like a grasshopper. So the little bastards can launch themselves for distance. And I'm not a fan of that. Fair enough. A good garlic aioli goes with everything. You're right. Why was the first thing that wanted to come out? I can't remember his name. So I've had gator, I've had frog, abalone, pretty much most of the shellfish and whatnot. I think the oddest thing for me, specifically for me, was fermented natto bean paste. It is basically fermented soybeans. That is the kind of slime I cannot handle. That is the kind of slime I cannot handle. It just coated the inside of your mouth, and just you couldn't bite down, and you couldn't get purchases anywhere on any of it. And it was fizzy and gassy, and it was horrifying. It was absolutely horrifying. That's a no for me, dog. That's a no for me. That was just no thank you. Nope. Fermented black garlic is fantastic. It's so mellow. It's strong, but like there's such a wonderful mellowed out flavor to it, and boy, it's fantastic. I love black garlic. Oh, so good. I was not a fan of the century egg. The white of it had a very strong whiff of kind of ammonia, but the flavor, there was really next to no flavor in it. Maybe a little bit tinny, but like no major flavor to it. But the yolk is actually what got me. The yolk was a little too creamy while also being kind of grainy, and had a very nauseous, kind of sulfurish taste to it. And like, I think it would be better as maybe seasoning within a dish, but directly, I don't think I could eat it again. From everything I heard, it was supposed to have a very mushroomy taste. And that's kind of what I was hoping for, is like kind of a rich mushroomy taste. And like, yeah, no, it was not my favorite. Again, wasn't the worst thing I've ever had. It just wasn't for me. But like, if you like it and you want to try it, by all means, please do. Try new things. Yeah. Certain things are better as a part of a dish. Other things you can just, eat on its own, but certain things are better as a part of a dish. Some of it, it's just the texture of it I cannot get past. Yeah, I think I've seen it in porridge. I think I saw somebody use it in their ramen to help flavor the what do you call it? To help flavor the dish itself, but yeah. Ooh, I do like a spicy cheese. Like, don't get me wrong, a truffle cheddar is a fantastic thing, but like a habanero or ghost chili jack, so good. So good. Oh, I've tried balut. I liked for once, I liked the yolky part and even the chick part of the balut, which is duck egg, between 19 and 22 days of fertilization. The hard, almost crunchiness of the egg white, though, that was the textural nightmare for me. So it wasn't the flavor of the balut that put me off. Also, if you add a little bit of like a red vinegar to it, absolutely helps with the taste quite a bit, and just love it. But yeah, no, the texture of the white, oh, that was the thing that put me off. For the most part, I will never shame somebody else for their taste, because A, they could have just been raised with that food and that's what their palate has developed to. For some, it's nostalgia. For some, it's just, the taste that they were raised on. I will try many a things to see what I like and what I don't like. But yeah, like, there are certain flavors and certain textures that my brain will just go, okay, you know what? We got two choices. We can swallow this one mouthful that we have and then never touch it again. Or you can try and go in for a second bite, and I can resurrect your gag reflex in full force, projectile style, and then you will offend everybody. I'm like, we'll stop at the one bite. I'm not even gonna ask for, ooh, liver. Liver, it's the texture. I don't even so much mind the minerally taste. It's that texture, it's that bitter, it just kind of crumbles and then coats. And I've tried foie gras. I have tried fattened duck liver. Nope. Absolutely not. No. No. Like, the taste is one thing, but that texture is so heinous. And I've tried beef, I have tried duck, I've tried chicken. It is always that taste texture combination. I'm like, can't do it. Duck fat fries are fantastic. Oh my god, those, oh, yes. All day, every day, any day, thank you. Oh, yeah, no. Ooh, yes it is. Very lean. Surprisingly lean. If you think of like a full fat, like a 70-30 ground beef, bison and buffalo are much more, they taste much more like a 90-10 blend. But yeah, they're a little bit stronger, a little bit gamier, but in a great way. I absolutely adore bison and buffalo. I've only ever had the ground. I haven't had the steak variety just yet, but I really would like to try it. I'm not going to food shame you, Special K, but I am going to food ask why. Nope, I'm not imagining that. I take it back. Nope, nope, absolutely not. I have never tried black bear. I've never tried bear. I've heard it can be rather tough, a little bit chewy, but it is a very lovely flavor if it's cooked correctly. Oh, caribou is good. Gamey, but good. Same with moose and with elk. But oh my god, deer sausage? Hell yeah. That shit's good. I like gizzards. Gizzards and heart. I absolutely adore gizzards and heart. And sweetbreads are also nice. Casting went really well. Thank you so much for asking. We had a very good time of it, and I like the vibe. It hopefully will come in within the next week and give me a good direction to go in. I love that. Caribou is fantastic. But yeah, gizzards has that nice, it has that minerally flavor, but then has a really nice chew to it. Same thing with heart. Is it has a bit of chew to it, but it is also like super fantastic when it comes down to it. Like, I love beef heart. Pork heart is also good. I love chicken heart. In fact, Danagwin. Danagwin is one of my favorite quote-unquote odd foods. It's Filipino. It's basically made with a blood sauce, and then they cook offal or organ meats in it and then put it over rice. It is so fantastic. It is just this decadent, just lovely, flavorful sauce. It's well spiced. You get a little bit of the mineraliness, but it's not like overwhelming. And when you put it over the rice, it really cuts some of the flavor in a good way. And just it's fantastic. Right? I love the chewiness. Yeah. Oh, girl, oxtail. Woo! I mean, right now it's a little bit expensive, but oxtail is so good. I love doing a slow cooked oxtail stew. I hate working with the little ones. Get me so far up an ox's backside, okay? Get me them big, chunky, meaty top of the frickin' tail. Big, fat, round. Give me one or two of those. I can slow cook that. You got a good amount of meat. And I swear to God, if I see one more person trim all the fat off my oxtail, I'm gonna have a problem. And I'm gonna make it my mission to make it their problem as well. Hate that, man. Leave the fat on. Ooh, cowfoot. I have not yet tried cowfoot, but I am interested. Right, exactly. A good cook can make practically anything taste good. Really? You hate the taste of blood? Oh, see, I'm anemic. I'm often anemic, so maybe that's why I have a bit more of a taste for it, is because my body actually needs it. My family used to chop up the organ meat, if I couldn't get to it first. Chop up the organ meat, like, really nice and fine, and put that in the stuffing as well. Ooh, always so good. Now, the other one I haven't tried is cow skin, which is like a Jamaican dish. So like a cow skin soup. Apparently it's supposed to be really, really good for you, but yeah. Hoof is like a fingernail. Educational moment. So a hoof is like a fingernail, and then it coats the outside when they butcher a cow, they actually do take the exterior hoof off, and then you're just left with basically the digits underneath, which are still on the bony side, but also very rich in like collagen, cartilage, and a decent amount of meat. I like the soft gelatinous. I know. Tongue is so hard to cook correctly. And tongue, a lot of people apparently forget to take off the outer coating, the taste buds. You have to chop it fine. You have to make sure you purge it correctly. But I do love a good roadside taco. I freaking love lengua, buche, cabeza. I love the organ meat stuff, the head, cheek, whatnot. And trust me, I get plenty of, are you sure? You sound super duper not like one of us. I'm like, no, I'll take 3 of each. I can't do menudo. I can't do menudo because of the texture, not because of the taste. I've had the taste. Taste is actually really not bad, honestly. It's the texture. I can't do the texture of tripe. Pig's feet, like chicharron, ooh, and with salt. Nice. Right? Yeah, I mean, pork is always good. Oh, your dad is Jamaican. Oh, fuck yes. Oh my God. Oh, we stand a good goat dish. And goat has to be slow cooked. It is a meat that becomes very tough at first, but if you give it a good long slow cook, oh, it becomes ever so tender. It's gamey, but it's so good. It is so good. Nice. So menudo is it's a Latin soup, and somebody feel free to correct me. Tripe or stomach lining, that honeycombed stomach lining is one of the main ingredients, and sometimes you will get intestine in there as well. So basically chitlins. And they usually serve it Friday through Sunday because it needs a long time to be prepared correctly, and then that smell can stick around for a while. So a lot of places will only have it on very, very certain days. Ooh, late night tacos in San Francisco. Nice. Oh, I love that. Hell yeah. So you make your own sausages? That is awesome. Oh, I love frog. Frog was actually one of the most mild meats that I've ever had. Super tender. Did not take long to cook. Just, oh, so good. Yep, tripe and stomach lining. Yay. Yeah, very much a hangover food from what I've heard. But yeah, frog. I was so surprised at how quickly and gently frog cooked up. And I was expecting something muddy. You know, something that tasted of like, you know, bugs and where they live. Kind of like catfish. Catfish has a very muddy taste. That's why you have to purge it and usually do a milk wash and whatnot. Frog, on the other hand, didn't need to be purged for any real amount of time. Cooked up really quickly and super tender. It was so fantastic. Pardon hiccups. It was so fantastic. Absolutely adored it. Yeah, it needs that long slow cook because those intestines, the internals, can be very, very tough. It needs that time to like really break down some of the protein. Right. Sometimes when you know beforehand, hey, how you doing in Eclipse? Sometimes when you know what it is beforehand, you psych yourself out and you're like, you get that impression of what you know it's going to taste like or what the texture is going to be. So yeah, like if I can go in blind, by all means, let me go in without necessarily knowing what it is first. And then after I take it, let me know. Not because I'm going to go, ew. It's more going to be like, okay, I didn't know that could be done, but Ooh. I did frog in one of the bulldog ramens, and yeah, it honestly it soaked up the sauce really really nicely and didn't really have necessarily a flavor of its own. So I liked it. So far my evening's going quite well. How about you? Okay. Go have a nice night, darling. Ooh, yes. Now, I haven't had Rocky Mountain oysters per se, but I have had lamb oysters. They were definitely strong in flavor, but they were done really, really nicely with a really nice Asian gravy and mixed vegetables, watercress, snow peas. I can't remember everything was in it. So it was like, ooh, this is strong. But it's really nice. And the gravy kind of helped meld everything together really, really nicely. So yeah. Ooh, we've got storms here in Southern California right now. Really? Really? I tried escargot in a nice lemon garlic butter sauce, and not that I hated it, I just was not overly impressed with it. It was like, it's chewy, but it doesn't really have a flavor. So it was kind of like chewing on slightly rubbery meat, as it were. Oh, you like pea pods? Heck. I mean, they do taste, especially if you get the sugar, sweet sugar snap types. Ooh, yeah, those are good. Stripped and deep fried, dipped in cocktail sauce. Nice, nice. Oh, you thought it was tough? Fair, fair. I don't know why, but I want to. I know this is going to sound horrible. This is for educational purposes, though. I do want to try the if you know what I mean. I've heard it can be very, very good. Again, of course, when prepared correctly. But it's like high in collagen. So I like high collagen dishes. This is why I sometimes eat like chicken feet, oddly enough. Oh, I heard about people trying cicada. I honestly think that would be a really good dish. I would think it would be rather nutty because it's chewing on like wood and roots and whatnot for the most part. So I would think it would be like a really nice nutty flavor overall. Oh, what is this? Is a this is ADHD. We talk about everything and nothing. We've been talking about odd foods and or especially meats that we'd like to try or have tried, and I want to try like bull or ram, possibly goat. Goat might be a no because they have very, very, very musky smells, and they can be highly unpleasant because of the amount of musk they produce. But yeah, high in collagen, really lovely, but it has to, yes, thank you, yes. I'm like, I don't know if I can say it because sometimes the alcohol gets a little snippety over that. But yes, basically that. And again, has to be kind of like slow cooked for a good long while in order to break down a lot of the proteins and the collagen and the elastin in it. But yeah. Just saying. Ooh, let me take it over and plug it in, because I don't want, I'm losing a lot of my battery power. Yes, you're a good dog. Da, da, da. Too easy, too easy. My darling, don't mind me as I settle in. Can you move over just a little bit so I can also sit on the couch? It's a real humdinger. Right. Well, I mean, I ran them absolutely ragged today. I let them play and play and play and play and play and play and play until they were really tired. Sir, you have a head like a bowling ball. I know. But yeah, no, I ran them absolutely ragged. And now they should be quiet for at least a little while. But yeah, we've got a little bit of a storm going on, so I can't let them outside again. Because they will come back just muddy puppies. And we don't want muddy puppies. Because then I would have to clean all that up. But yeah. Well, thank you, darling. Oh, they are. They absolutely are. They are like big nanny dogs. They're each about 100 pounds roughly. And yeah, like even when they're outside wrestling, they always come back every about 10 to 15 minutes just to check to make sure I'm okay. If I'm asleep for any amount of time, I will find at least one of them parked outside my door, also taking a nap. If they think I have been quiet for too long, they will make noise until I literally show them that I am not unalive. So, yeah. Fist bump. Why, thank you, darling. I really do love this dress. It is super comfortable, and I love the color scheme and the everything about it. And I think I've had this now. I got it from Shein. I've had it for at least a couple of years at this point, and I just absolutely adore the cut and the fit of it all. So yeah. It is what it is. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Hi. Hi. So yeah, this week, I think this week I'm probably going to be on most nights, usually from about 6 to roughly 8 o'clock, sometimes a little bit longer if the vibe is going really good and we've got a lot of, card reads going on. And then I will probably also be doing very frank discussions, where the fans who are loyal go. And, yeah, we should have some very interesting things going on this week. I will try and make sure that there is a schedule posted up somewhere so that what you want to participate in is available to you. Certain sites you just need to be verified in order to access them, so. Oh, good! Change is good. Especially when it's more, who you are and it is suited for what you want to do. You think this... No. Nope. I gotta remember where I am. Keep a civil tongue in my head. You just love when I play with your floppy ears. He's such a good boy. A little overly protective at times, but such a good boy. How's everybody doing tonight? We got about 20 minutes left. We're just sitting, we're chilling. Yeah. Oh, and if anybody ever wants to, directly sponsor or ever needs to, purchase cards and whatnot, go through the links in bio. There's a lot of good information there. You can also find, some of the writing that I do over on AO3. amongst other things. Well, I mean, if you go over to my AO3, you'll find that there's still quite a bit more left. Sticky, gamey, next to no gag reflex. Yeah, you know. What? What? What, sir? By the way, you made the choice to cram yourself where you did, so you're having trouble breathing and whatnot. You're a good boy. Yeah. Are you sure you don't want to move to someplace where you'd be a little bit more comfortable? Or do you just like wedging yourself in the place that you know I always sit? Right. Yeah, this is the big one. And then where did Simon go? Shit. Pardon me as I use you as a periscope. Oh, there he is. I am amazed that they are knocked out this early because it's only 7 o'clock. And usually they don't go to their... I am amazed that they are knocked out this early because it's only 7 o'clock. And usually they don't go to their... I am amazed that they are knocked out this early because it's only 7 o'clock. And usually they don't go to their... I am amazed that they are knocked out this early because it's only 7 o'clock. And usually they don't go to their... They don't go to the sleep spots till usually about 9 or 10 or so. But I guess today I did run them pretty hard and made sure that they were tired. Because I'm not dealing with hyperactive dogs at midnight. 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 So I've been a witch now for 25 years. I was born evangelical. Very, very early till almost in my 20s, and just, it never spoke to me. You can do a whole lot of praying and feel absolutely nothing and get absolutely no answers. And then I just kept experiencing and witnessing the deep shame, guilt, and hypocrisy. Experiencing and witnessing the deep shame, guilt, and hypocrisy. And I couldn't rectify it up here. Like, the book tells us to do X, Y, and Z, and I'd be watching like deacons and preachers and whatnot, and they'd be doing everything that was not supposed to be done. And after a while, I'm like, between the youth pastors really starting to creep me out, the deacons and the minister very much overstepping their bounds, especially as far as money went. Very much overstepping their bounds, especially as far as money went. And then just the constant push to have babies. And then just the constant push to have babies. The constant push to have, and then just the constant push to have babies. The constant push to have babies. And I'm like, I was a teenage Sunday school teacher. No, thank you. That solidified my absolutely no. A, not gonna have babies, and B, the constant push to have babies. And I'm like, I was a teenage Sunday school teacher. No, thank you. That solidified my absolutely no. A, not gonna have babies, and B, no, kids are not for me. Kids are not for me. Nope. Yeah, I was like, got the fuck out of there, and then yeah, just stepped into an esoteric store, and it felt like the first time I had taken a breath. So had to stick with it. The first time I had taken a breath, so had to stick with it. The first time I had taken a breath, so had to stick with it. I'm sorry, Free, can you can you give a little bit more nuance to your statement? See, youth pastors, well, actually, youth pastors' wives did not like me back then, because I've always been stacked. I've always been gifted. Yeah, I've always been gifted. Yeah, apparently they're and this is why I got out of there, because I did not like it. Yeah, apparently they're this is why I got out of there, because I did not like it. Yeah, apparently they're this is why I got out of there, because I did not like the amount of creepy and the not appropriate. Because yeah, they would harp on and on. It's like, oh, you know, if you even think these things, you know, it's like putting a drop of black paint. You will never be pure again. You know, and if you engage in it, oh, so much worse. It's like a piece of chewed pure again. You know, and if you engage in it, oh, so much worse. It's like a piece of chewed bubblegum, and nobody's gonna want that. And I'm like, and if you engage in it, oh, so much worse. It's like a piece of chewed bubblegum, and nobody's gonna want that. And I'm like, you understand you're A, talking to children, and B, like, what? That's not what the Bible told us, and that's not what the Bible called us to do. Gonna want that. And I'm like, you understand you're A, talking to children, and B, like, what? That's not what the Bible told us, and that's not what the Bible called us to do. So there's something not quite right here. And it took me years and years to do. So there's something not quite right here. And it took me years and years longer and later to figure out why I felt so uncomfortable on so many levels. And it's like, to figure out why I felt so uncomfortable on so many levels. And it's like, to figure out why I felt so uncomfortable on so many levels. And it's like, droopy. Or, like, you, Natalie, like, more than one word, dude. More than one word. Sorry, that's a... Droopy. Or, like, you, Natalie, like, more than one word, dude. More than one word. Sorry, that's a California dude, by the way. More than one word. Like, have some nuance. Seriously. Good lord. That's a California dude, by the way. More than one word. Like, have some nuance. Seriously. Good lord. By the way, I'm in my mid-40s. And I've always been... Good lord. By the way, I'm in my mid-40s. And I've always been at least double D to F, depending on... And I've always been at least double D to F, depending on everything. So yeah. Let me see if I can. Oh. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I did a little. Let's see. Okay, I did a little. Ooh, is that hail? Well, shit. Well, shit. Let me give it a quick hard restart. A quick hard restart. Hopefully that helps. Let me know if it didn't. Every now and again, the internet is a little wonky, to say the least. Oh, yeah. Anyways. Oh, good, good. Yeah, apparently service is a little wonky right now because we've got the high winds going on, so yeah. Yay! High winds and hard rain. Ooh, that's right. I'm glad I'm not driving tonight, actually. There are far too many flood areas around here. We're in a good place right now, like this particular street is, but I just remembered that there are a couple streets around here that are slated to be careful for, like, flash flooding and whatnot. So, yeah. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Hopefully well, hopefully well. I'm on till about 8 o'clock tonight, and then tomorrow I'll be live in a few places, making content, especially custom content. So yeah, if you need to find me, by all means do. Yeah. Right, yeah. I think it's probably that we've got since we have a storm coming in, and it's like, it's starting to go harder and harder, we're probably going to get a little disruption in the Wi-Fi, in the capabilities around here. So yeah, no worries at all. Absolutely. I mean, if anybody ever needs cards read, I only do that live. I don't slide into DMs. I'm too much of a frickin' millennial for that shit. So if you get somebody sliding in going, the universe called on me to come and that is not me. I'm like, look, I don't get premonitions of who to go to. If people feel the need to come to me, then by all means. But I don't go sliding into nobody's DMs, because, dude, I have problems enough making phone calls. Let alone trying to slide into somebody's DMs. No. Oh, yeah. And if nothing else, come, sit, relax, have a nice little, what do you call it? Dialogue. And people can always come ask questions. I'm a repository of odd knowledge, and that which I don't know, I will still, like, go out and do research and probably bring the subject back in a few sessions just so that it can be talked about again. So, yeah. Fuck me. Can you hear that? Alexa, turn on outside lights.
Did you mean bedroom?
No, I meant backyard. Alexa, turn on backyard light. At a 45-degree angle. Alexa, turn off backyard light. Yeah, it's coming down. Oh, Jesus, dog. Why do you have such a hard skull? Goodness. I love you, but frickin' solid. Oh, I pamper you far too fucking much, dog. I know it. Yeah, it's mad. At first I thought it was hail, because it was making so much frickin' noise, but No, it's just coming down sideways and angry. Ooh, what? Huh? Me? So he is a Dane bully breed mix. He's got a bowling ball for a frickin' head. It is so damn dense. But yeah, he's about 100+ pounds. And then his brother, and I say brother loosely, that one is Shepherd and either Lab or Pyrenees. And he's only about 9 months. So he hasn't even gotten to his full filled out size. That's going to take at least another like 6 months to a year. Okay. Friend's house. I'm pet sitting for him. Oh yeah. Oh, they will. Oh, they absolutely will. They will knock you over. Like this one, I don't know what it is, but if he wants to be petted, he will literally take his entire paw and just bam, hit me with it. And half the time it's either directly in the shoulder or he's punched me in the side of the boob a couple times and I'm like, or he'll donkey kick and it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, but you know, creepy voice doesn't work well on me. That and you have to kind of put the hashtag creepy or else I'm like, it's the nuance of the thing. Oh, there it is. Nice. Okay, 2-card read. We can do that. Not a problem. Sir, I will pet you when this is done. Okay? Yes. 2 of my best friends that I've known for like over 20 years now. They were going to be out of town for a little bit of a longer period of time, and to put them up with a boarding would have been really expensive. Not to mention they are big dogs, and they sometimes don't understand personal boundaries, let alone their own strength. So yeah. Nah, stay away from the R. Kelly and the Diddy references. Like, those were kind of haha back in the day when there was a question, or at least a little bit more, did they, don't they? But, like, we know what they've done, and it's like, yeah, nah. Yeah, no, boarding is not cheap, especially for large dogs. Because, A, they eat a lot more, and B, you have to be pretty proficient at working with larger dogs. Oh, see, I don't find the Diddy stuff at all funny, because we knew for a long time he was doing some not great stuff, and just like the charges that keep stacking get less and less haha. Really, really less and less haha. He victimized so many people, and he probably also unalived so many people that it's not a punch up to make fun of them, because usually if you're making fun of them, you're also making fun of their victims. So yeah. Oh, it's kind of horrific. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that 2-card pull. Oh. Two of Pentacles. And Death. So the Two of Pentacles is kind of a juggling act. Two of Swords is a bit more of like a tightrope walk, but Two of Pentacles is kind of trying to balance things, but I mean, they're kind of up in the air. You're juggling with it, trying to make sure that all the parts keep in motion, keep in rhythm, do what they're supposed to do, but you have to make sure that you're not trying to Try not to throw too many things at once, or else it will become very unwieldy very, very quick. And you aren't meant to be juggling for long anyways. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. No, like, I come and stay. They set up a guest room for me and everything, so I don't even have to drive home. But yeah, you're not supposed to be juggling too long anyways, because a transition is supposed to be coming your way. So juggle what you need to. Basically handle business as you need to. But be ready for kind of a big change, a big transition. Death isn't always, oh my goodness, so bad thing. No. It's usually just one thing must pass so a new thing can become much more available. And that's why I like the fact that they use a Phoenix card. So yeah. But yeah. Transition is a good thing. So yeah, get those last few juggling rotations in. But be ready to go, okay, now we can do the new thing. Just don't stack too much, because ooh, that can definitely slow down or even foobar certain transitions, if you know what I mean. So yeah. Yeah, you can do Cash App or Venmo or Throne. I think Throne is international. I'm trying to refine some of the other stuff as well, but yeah. Yes, I mean, I can ask the cards to be a little bit more direct as far as subject matter goes. But if you're asking, is this person in love with me? Go talk to that person. Don't ask the cards that question, because love takes many forms, and a lot of people, when they ask about love, they're thinking of romantic love. They forget about platonic love. They forget about limerence, obsession, the different types of love and focus. So yeah, if you're asking about love, okay, good. If you're just looking for general guidance, we can do that. But if you're like asking if, does Romeo love me as I am Juliet? It's like, get thee to a nunnery. Right. Rose, just handle the small things. If it takes only 5 minutes, do the thing that takes 5 minutes, get it out of the way, and then go on doing the next thing. That way, when you have to handle the big thing, all of the little stuff is out of the way and you're not